Hello E30 friends from all over the world. This video is in English. Sorry for my bad school English. I hope you can understand it. This is my last E30 project. It's an M3 replica convertible, and inside this engine room is a M52 engine, 2.8 6 cylinders, and topic of this video is the electric connection from this E36 engine to the E30. The pre-owner of the car has installed the engine for me in this engine room, but we have a lot of work to do to run this engine in this E30. The engine from E36 has this 25-pin engine connector. We must remove this and make a new connector on the engine wiring with 20 pins. Here are the part numbers. First time we must find out what are the functions of this different wires here and the most important cables. Here you can see this is the starter at pin 18, the generator at pin 25. We have the fuel pump at 13 and 2 pins with ignition at 22 and 21. The other cables, these are not so important, we can delete them later. A lot of this cable are also important. At pin 20 we have the engine speed. At 12 we have the wire for the water temperature in the cockpit from E30. This is the reset from the Service-Intervallanzeige in cockpit from E30. Here is a cable for also for the water temperature. We must decide which from these both we use later. This is also important, little cable from the Entlastungsrelais in Germany. This means that a lot of comfort functions don't work in the time of the starting process. What is this? Oil pressure at 23, and the other cables can be deleted. Now we must make a cut in this area, and all the wires we need must get these pins, and then we have later this connector on the wiring from the E36. You can see here I have the important wires connected with the 20-pin plug from E30, and we are ready with the connection from the E36 engine. Here is the list from the pins and the functions, and these are the important things. Other parts, other wires I didn't have connected. These other wires can be deleted. You can cut them out, follow them to the ECU, and a lot of such points. This can be deleted. There is another cable that we can remove. This here. This will support the car with 12 volts, but E30 has a own cable that goes to the battery. We can delete this from the engine wiring. Here you can see a failure from the pre-owner. The red wires must come to the plus pole, but not the black one. This is the ground connection. The engine will not running if you connect it to plus. This wire must get ground here or in the area from the ECU. This is the wire from the E30. This will need plus connection. Now we can remove the cables that we don't need in E30. This is a lot. The most of them are going to the ECU. We must cut them shortened here. These are the cables from the air condition, from the ESC, from the EVS, the green one. Only 2 cables going into the engine from the water sensor and the gear switch. Now the cable are here near on the ECU. We can cut them, no problem. Other thing I will do is relocate the diagnostic connector from this area. I think the best place is here in this area. Is no problem, but we must make this wire a little bit longer. The other cables we can put in the right direction. And then we have the diagnostic connector on the standard place from the E30. Now we can put the connector from the ECU back in the passenger's compartment. But there's the other thing that we can do. We can try to replace these 3 relays, and I think the best position is here. This is the holder from the M30 E30, and I think the best way is we try to put all these 3 relays on this place. Ready for today. The cables are strong on the firewall. I can make the cover here from the E30 over the cables. Thank you for watching this video. If you have questions, you can leave a comment under the video.